ABZU, our Let's Play. And let's just jump right into it. Click continue. And we should get the checkpoint right when the door closes. Okay. It's interesting, this time we didn't, like last time it panned around and showed me the door closing, this time it did not. So I don't know if that means something or what. But we definitely are looking different, I think. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't remember seeing this trail behind us. I do feel like every time we revive the ocean a bit, something is changing in us. We'll find out though. Oh, is that? Oh, this might be a blue whale. The largest thing alive that has ever lived on the ocean, right in the world, I think. Look at that. Am I controlling this right now? I think this is a cutscene. I think there's only 3,000 of these things estimated to be existing at this point in the wild. They're very rare. This is crazy. People have done this. It's wild. I think by weight they're bigger than all the dinosaurs that have existed. I saw a heart once that was preserved in a museum. Very big. Apparently it weighs as much as a small car. Oh, well. A long through world. Oh. Yeah, people can actually fit in some of their blood vessels. It's big enough for us to swim in their blood vessels. Only certain ones, probably the ones near the heart. Crazy to think things like this just live in the ocean. And there's so many things we haven't seen. I believe the surface of the ocean has been, of the bottom of the ocean, has been explored less than the moon itself. This is the final frontier, the true final frontier. I kind of just want to see what's at the boundaries. And it seems like, in fact, we are entering the abyss. I think past the twilight zone in the deep sea is, I don't know if it's called the abyss. I forget what it's called. The blackout zone, whatever it is. If you know, let me know. But yeah, absolutely no light makes it down this far. And it looks like here is where maybe the most damage has been done, because I see the things of my people. What's going on here? Okay, that's fun. I am starting to think that maybe I should stay away from that. So we've done something to the ecosystem that's messed it up like this. Oh. Oh no. There we see, what, baby colossal squids? There's two big squids. There's the colossal squid, which is the heavier variant, and then there's the giant squid. And we only know about them, well, we have evidence, I think they video recorded them in 2013 for the first time. But for decades before that, there was evidence of them because we would actually see the markings of them on sperm whales, I believe. Goblin shark. Oh, these things are cool. Their jaws, like, their mouths come out of their, or their jaws come out of their mouths, I think, when they bite. You guys should look it up. It's pretty creepy looking. Let me see if I can hitch a ride with one of these guys. me see if I can show you his mouth. There, you see it a little bit, but it's way creepier. Yeah, you can't really see it that much, but to see it, like, if you look up a video of it, there's lots of videos of it. It's a tiny shark, though. It's tinier. Well, maybe there's bigger ones like this, but it's a relatively small shark, I think. That's actually untrue, I think. I take it back. The specimens we capture are just not at all representative of their real size. Let's meditate a bit. There's not much to see, I think. There's the goblin shark. What's next? This is what? Oh, another goblin shark. What's this? Oh, hagfish. Okay. These things are like parasites for fish, if I remember correctly. They like latch onto them, and the fish, because they don't have arms, they can't take them off, and so they just kind of suck their blood out of them. And there's nothing they can do about it. Okay, we get it. Hagfish. What was that? There's so many hagfish. Alright, let's see that. What is this? Viperfish. Oh yeah, these ones are really cool. This is also another species where I'm not sure that the size that we've seen is actually representative of the size that they can grow to. I think in the deep sea there's something called deep sea gigantism, where it's like the conditions in the deep sea make it favorable for species to grow to larger sizes. It's just easier to survive. It's easier to regulate your temperature. So things tend to be a little bigger. Another goblin shark. Here we can see what type of squid it is. Humboldt, okay, I was so wrong. This is just a random squid. Keep doing your thing, man. Another Humboldt squid. Goblin shark. And maybe I need to unlock a couple more species, I think. Because this is a huge arena. But I do like that. Kind of want to try and squeeze in here. And here we see the bones. So typically when whales will die, they're inflated because of, I think, their air sac or something, or things are digesting, but eventually they'll blow up and all the air leaves, and then they slowly sink to the ground where they're decomposed as we go along, as they fall. And this is where they rest. There's normally crabs. We should see some gnarly looking crabs. Let's see if this is it. Top lobster? Okay, this I've never heard of. Maybe this is like an insect more than an actual fish. Really cool looking though. Curious what happens if I try and go up all the way. What's happening? Why is my chest? Okay. But I did see this when we were meditating. There's something up here on this whale carcass. Remains, I suppose. Okay, we got another one of these bad boys. And we already did that one, so. This place is dangerous. Okay, and we see, I think we need to light up two things. crabs. Let's see what this is over here. Anglerfish. Oh, these are the classic ones. You've probably seen this in Finding Nemo. There's the anglerfish. And these vents here, I think these vents allow for an ecosystem here that does not start with energy coming from the sun. Because no light reaches here, most of the energy actually comes from those vents. Granted, I guess you could argue that when whales fall and stuff, that is energy from the sun. But the ecosystem would be able to survive without them. There's like certain bacteria, I think, or microorganisms that are able to survive off of those vents. I think there's like sulfur vents. I just want to see how far I can go up before I get turned around. Nope, okay, not high. But yeah, I thought that's cool. Something I remember learning in elementary school, that the sun is the source of all of our energy in our world. But that is not true anymore. Well, it never was true, I guess, but as far as we know now, that's not true. Here we got another anglerfish. I can't remember if it's anglerfish, but there's a species of deep sea fish where the male straight up just bites the female, and then they fuse to become one organism pretty much. So I think all those ones are the males, or all the females. The males are tiny. And their whole purpose is just to find a female and latch on, and then they get taken for a ride for the rest of their life. Okay, let's go figure out what we're supposed to do now. I think I've seen everything there is to see here, but I really enjoy being here. Oh, nope, that's not the play. I don't know what the play is here. I guess I just gotta go high. Okay, close, that was close. Okay, and what are we gonna do here? Nothing, we're just gonna look at it and it's gonna start up. And that's going to deactivate these mines. Non-lethal mines, mind you. That's fun. I guess that means this civilization wasn't so ill-intentioned. They just didn't want things messing up their stuff. We can relate to that as a species. I think we have internet, like the backbone of our internet runs through the ocean in some parts. And I remember a while back I was hearing news stories about sharks were like biting into these things and messing them up, and like severely damaging important infrastructure for our networks. So we might not be so different than this civilization here. I guess I should just follow the Oh, this one's moving. Oh, but the controls. Oh, I see something there. That's a different type of octopus, I think. Okay, we can get to the bottom of this. The literal bottom of this. Oh look, he was there. He was there the whole time. So maybe he's trying to lead us somewhere. I don't know. Maybe like we blocked him out of his home and he's just trying to get home. Oh, look at this. These are horseshoe crabs. Oh, and there's the crabs. There's the regular crabs. But they should be much bigger than that. But these are gigantic horseshoe crabs. You live in America, horseshoe crabs are native there. And this is some type of octopus. I forget what it's called. They call it Dumbo. There was like a documentary I watched on the deep sea, and they called him Dumbo because he uses his ears to like fly around. But the crabs in the deep sea look way creepier than this. You gotta look up some deep sea crabs. They're just different. They're built different. These things do not do justice to it. There's some creepy stuff in the deep sea. Just wanted to see that little dot. I thought that was something. I didn't realize the dots move. Let's see. This is something I've already done. Okay, so I think I've completed this area. Doesn't feel like it. I kind of was hoping for more, but maybe they wanted to represent how empty this space really is. But this is very cool. It is big. Like a proper game where you're just running around doing stuff. Like I feel like I like the art style of this game and the world that they built. It's very good, but I want something a little more in depth. But this is a different type of experience, and I'm here for it. It's good to try out different things. Oh. The shark is having some issues. We see there's the Nautilus is here. I wonder if there's some significance there. Oh, he's stuck! Dang, no, the protector. The great protector. We can't have this. Even though it'll eat one of my... Oh, I don't have buddies. I will save you, my friend. How strong are we? Was scratching him. What makes those kind of marks on something? Are these like barnacles or clams? Not barnacles, they're clams or mussels. Okay, and then these are... What are these? I forget what kind of whales. Sperm whales, I think. Yeah. They're called that because of the oil in their head, called spermaceti. And it was named because it looks like something else, but it's actually just oil. Oh, here we go. These are I think this is a giant squid. Not a colossal squid. This colossal squid is a little more round. The head is more bulbous. But yeah, this is an extremely rare creature. Funny enough, it was written about before it was discovered. In that book I mentioned, Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And I think these whales actually fight these creatures. And the evidence that they had for these things existing was that they would see these whales when they come up to the surface and they'd be covered in these battle scars that suggested that there was something that was attacking them. You'd see like suction holes on them. And I think that was actually the colossal squid, not the giant squid. The colossal squid, their suction things are like really sharp. Oops. And then they would also find in their stomach of these dead whales, they would find these gigantic beaks. And because we have squids on the surface, we can understand there's a ratio from beak size to body size. And so based on the size of the beaks, they were able to deduce that these squids must have been like quite large. yeah. We knew about them, but we didn't get to see them until recently. Recent technology. I think the way they found it was deep in the ocean. They had a lure that would. It was interesting. It would send out a distress signal, just like a generic distress signal to any squid, and these ones responded. Let's see what this is. Sperm whale, yeah. I know my whales, sort of. Oh, he's leaving? Don't leave me, buddy. Okay. And what are these? These are vents. These are more of those vents. So normally what you would see on these vents is they would be covered in things. I think you see a bunch of stuff trying to eat it, try to get some nutrition. I think that's a dog shark on the bottom. Or a chimera, it's called sometimes. Let's see what's further down. Funny enough, all these creatures here look blue, but in the real deep sea, all the creatures would look red. I believe it has something to do with that wavelength ends up being invisible in the dark, something like that. But when you shine a light on it, it looks red. But also, I guess no, maybe these would be blue because bioluminescence tends to be red or blue. Just because I think it's the easiest one to make. I think it takes the least amount of energy. I could be wrong about that. No, I think it actually takes more energy to make this. I think red would be less energy. But anyways, a lot of them use bacteria that generates the bioluminescence for them. Moon jellyfish. I think I've seen these in a museum as well. They're really pretty. But the ones I saw were like tiny. Not a museum, in an aquarium or something. So here we get blobfish. I think that's not this thing with the eyes, that's the thing behind it. More moon jellyfish. This is the dogfish, or chimera. Yeah. Oh, we just saw something eat something. We saw, what is this? Black scabbard fish. This is one I'm not familiar with, but it looks dangerous. Hatchet fish, this one I know. So their eyes, the way that they're designed, they're made so that the eyes can actually look all the way up. All the way up. Just so if you needed to scan the, like what's above you, that's why they look kind of funky. More hatchet fish. Here's a whale. Oh no, another, okay. Hatchet fish is all the way up there. I wonder if there's stuff up there that I'm missing. Ooh, look at that squid just... He's doing a dance. Another one of these black scabbards. Moon jellyfish. Moon jellyfish. Oh! No, I wanted to see that. Oh, shoot. Well. More hatchet fish. Black scabbard. This is what I wanted to see. This is the Humboldt squid. Well, we missed him hunting. It's okay. Oh, there's something there. Okay. Let me go get that. Quick times. I love the idea of these things just like chilling here. But I think in real life, it's like the ocean is so vast that these things rarely interact or rarely in the same space. It's hard to imagine, but you know, the vastness of Earth as we see it, that's only 30% because 70% of it is water. Opa. Whoa, these things look cool. I don't think I know these. Oh, I can't ride them? Oh, I can, yes. Opa. Oh, they're quite fast when they dash. Oh, I can't... I think I can't really control these things that well. These things kind of have a mind of their own. Wow, this thing's hungry. Okay, well, leave it be. Anyways, I think we've seen everything there is to see. Let me just double check. These rocks, nice. Let's see, I think we can't go above this rock formation. Get pretty high up here. Okay, no. But man, look how vast this is. Very fascinating. I think if we could do this, you know, like dive like this, deep down, I think I would like to do it. I don't know, it'd be pretty dangerous though. Well, you'd probably die. But if you know, in some sci-fi fantasy, we were able to make these suits that are indestructible and able to withstand the pressures of the deep sea and able to provide us with infinite oxygen, this would be like a dream of mine. Run around. The key though is to be indestructible, because I'm not trying to die down here. This would be some pretty awful deaths, I think. A lot of terrifying creatures down here. Things you've never even seen. I have heard there was a specific organism, I forget the name of it, but it inspired the design of the xenomorphs from Alien vs. Predator, or the Aliens universe from Alien vs. Predator. That's the most recognizable brand for them. Alright, let's go check out this area and hopefully revive this part of the ocean. I'm curious to see if all of this section will be revived. Oh no, I think it'll just be this. We got the death here. But funny enough, I don't think that we saw this in the other regions. I think normally there's nothing here, and then we just appear out of nowhere, all the vines and stuff. Doing this one a little different. Interesting. I wonder if we're gonna get a little more lore about this place. We do see the floor is different. There's a bunch of like those mines there. Let's find out. Okay. Is this the big one? This might be the big one. No, I don't know. It doesn't look bigger now. Because last time we did see that there was one that's above them all. But I think it was in the middle. It might be this one though. There being all these fish. Let me ride the spirit rays. ride it? Okay, I don't think I can really leave this area. Let's see if I can hitch a ride on one of these. Oh no, the Spirit Sharks is also in a different area. Okay. No, this might be the one. The big one. I mean, we did see the shark. The great white is the, the leader or the king of this spirit realm or whatever. I wonder if I can see things swimming here. Is that what I was seeing? I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Take everything I got. Okay, no. So we have one more. These are the giant squids. Alright, very cool. Okay. And I think I spent more time than I normally do in this area, but like I said, I really, really love the deep sea. This was quite a treat. Oh, I want to see if I can go higher. Probably not. But those structures there, those beams, we did find them in another area. So I wonder if this is like directly beneath another area that has the Dead Sea. Okay. Very nice. This was just splendid. But anyways, I am running out of time for this episode, or part, or whatever you want to call it, so I think I'm going to have to call it here. And, because I know there's going to be more lore inside here once we enter this area, so I'm going to call it a day here. But yeah, so let me know, I guess, what creature you found the most interesting that you saw today, or if there's any tidbits that you want to add, or any facts that I made a mistake on. Feel free to correct me in the comments. But, thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. See you in the next part.